I'd like to call this meeting to order. Roll call, please, Mr. Karati.
Wait, Ms. Crawford. Okay, Mr. Accomando.
Present.
Sure, get my pen. Ms. Borelli. Mr. Aricello.
Present.
Ms. Ainello.
Present.
Mr. Laurentino.
Present.
Ms. Roloff.
Here.
Ms. Torbic.
Present.
Thought she was here. Ms. Traverso.
Here.
Ms. Zottarelli. Okay.
Okay, let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Adequate notice of this meeting has been sent to all members of the Board of Education and to the Bergen Record in accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, 1975. So now we're going to go to the superintendent's report. Mrs. Violetti?
I'll be sharing more on Wednesday, but just a reminder, I sent out some feedback Google Forms. I sent one to our staff and one to our parent community. So please be on the lookout for those, and if you could submit your responses by the end of the school year, it would be very much appreciated.
Thank you. Business Administrator's report, Mr. Karati?
Okay, quick report, just to update on the referendum. For the field, we're still waiting for the DEP final approval. I mean, it seems like we're getting closer, but who knows when that'll be. And the renovation work has begun at Coolidge School. That concludes my report.
Okay, thank you. All right, we're going to review the agenda items. All right, so board action items, B 2324.43 through B 2324.447. Any discussion, questions?
I'll review quickly. Those HIBs are what were reviewed with the Board of Education last month. 45 is also a carryover from last month. 46 is our New Jersey State Interscholastic Athletic Association. That's we have to join that every year. And then .47 is we're required to fill out the statement of assurance saying that we test our drinking water for lead.
And I'll try to link that one up by Wednesday. They did it a different way now. You have to kind of fill it out prior, and it's all due and print it out, and we'll attach it to the agenda.
Thank you. All right, education and curriculum. Ms. Traverso?
As to E2324.48 through E2324.54, any discussion or questions?
I will share, so let me take a look at this. So our field trips, there's only a handful as we are ending up the school year. Home instruction, .50 is we're required, it's a 3-year language instructional educational program, and it's linked there. We're required to do it for our multilingual learners, which is our bilingual population. It's now multilingual, that the state refers to it as. .51, that is once the student began, they realized that an aide would be of assistance, so that's why it's prorated. .52 is our Tomorrow's Teacher dual enrollment course here at the high school. That's the course that our students have the option of taking for college credit. It is not mandated through Rider University. And you don't have to be entering the field of education to be a part of Tomorrow's Teachers, but it's a class where you can experience what it's like to be a teacher and enter the classrooms and serve as a teacher's assistant. So that is the memorandum of understanding for that agreement. .53 and .54 are both using our ESSER funds. We are continuing with the Amplify program, which is what we currently have in K-2, and we're extending it to 3rd grade for next school year. And also we decided as a district to move from Reveal Math K-6. Our contract was up, and we're moving to Go Math K-6.
Thank you. Budget and Finance, Mr. Accomando?
Okay. Geez, can't see that. Thank you. BF 2324.122. Hold your horses, kids. The long one. The BF 2324.149. Any discussion?
So, yeah, there is a lot here, so let's just break them up. We'll do a few at a time. A lot of the items were written on that update report that Tony and I send out. So 120 through 126, any questions?
Sorry, let me just see.
Everything's pretty much standard there on those. Everybody good? 127 through 135. The only thing I have to attach here is the 127, the tax levy payment schedule. That'll just be a monthly schedule that the town remits the tax levy payments to the districts. Some of the stuff is just, again, annual things we have to do and put on the agenda. 136 through 139.
I actually have a question on 137. So it's revised, what happened?
The referendum.
Okay. And did we expect this,
Yeah.
that increase to go?
Yeah, when I put it on back last year, I put on the same amount we always do when a referendum passed. It just needs to get adjusted.
Okay. That's it for me.
And 138, I'll be filling in some projects just to get ready for the audit. 140, so we have some purchases now. So these have a few blanks still, so I'll go down in order here. 140 is good. That one's filled in. That's finishing up our 23-24 financing arrangement. 141 is using up some additional funds in the ARP ESSER federal funding, getting some more display units and Chromebooks. 142 is our 24-25 technology financing arrangement. So we're buying more student Chromebooks and desktop computers. So we have a few more quotes we're working on. They should be completed by Wednesday to keep it on the agenda. 143 is a new camera system that we're looking into, and we have proposals, and we're just working out with the company to see. So we don't go out to bid. We get the company that that we want. There's in the co-op, there's vendors that are already approved. They did the bidding for us. We're just working out the details because the bid just got approved day last week. I think it was Thursday or Friday. So
Through the chair, before you go to
Yeah.
the next one. Is this for all buildings?
wall buildings.
All building, thank you.
Replace the existing cameras. They don't have to run new wiring. They could use the existing wiring. So we're pretty much having the same system. And then down the road, we'll look into adding more cameras and door access control. So again, we hope if all goes well with that, we hope to have it on for Wednesday. And they get the purchase order the next day. They feel they could have this all completed by time school opens.
I have a question on the Chromebooks. So now the seniors, they're returning their Chromebooks. What happens with those Chromebooks?
They go back to a lower grade.
Oh, so you do, even though.
Yeah, we have a schedule that
Okay.
I think we got it. I think we got it down pretty good now. The fifth grade and ninth grade, as they run through the 4 years, they cycle back to lower grades like K1 through 2, who don't need them for testing and stuff, and we keep them to their end of life, and we keep moving them down. And
So that's not their end of life because they've
No.
had them for. Okay.
yeah, those still good.
Okay, good. All right. That's good. Anyone else? Any questions?
Well,
Comments?
then we'll just finish. Any one of those?
Oh,
That's
we
one.
didn't
No, we didn't finish. So there's
Sorry.
disposal of equipment. 145. We'll have tomorrow the appointment of physician. The committee met with school physicians on Friday, and we have our recommendation. 146. I checked again today. We don't have the allotments yet. I'm hoping they come out before Wednesday. If not, we'll have to pull that one off. There's a couple students on 147 that we reviewed the account balances. We need to cancel them. 148 is a grant that we're applying for now to help us get the additional funding we need to add those cameras and door access controls and some other technology items. And 149 is another co-op bidding situation where the roof replacements were in the referendum. They did a thermal scan of the roof, so we know what areas to replace. They redo them, recoat the roofs, and have a 20-year warranty. So this company was awarded the co-op bid, and if all goes well, again, by Wednesday, we'll award these, and they should be able to get most of the roofs done, maybe not all of them. So between this summer and next, we should be able to finish them all. Any questions? That includes all those items.
Thank you.
Yeah, a lot of stuff to finish up the school year.
Anyone else? Questions? Okay. All right, then, facilities and operations, Ms. Torvik?
Okay, so F2324.14 through F2324.17. Any questions?
I will share the .14, that's our monthly school facilities reports, but on that note also, we are in the process of switching from School Dude to master library system, so over the summer months that will occur. And the others are approving our district buses to transport our students over the summer. One is for the Saddlebrook Music Arts Academy program, one is for Alpha Best, our after-school program, and one is for the Saddlebrook Police Department for their Junior Police Academy, which will be happening 1 week in August.
It's a shame we gotta get rid of School Dude. It's a cool name.
Is it though? Is it?
All right, policy? Nothing. Okay, negotiations, I don't believe we have anything. Okay, personnel, Mr. Laurentino.
P2324.85 through P2324.104. Questions, comments?
.85, we did receive another resignation today. That's not on the printed copy, it's on the online version. So that's a total of 4 resignations that we did receive.
And is the person a teacher that resigned?
On the teacher contract. .86, let's see. Those are 6 of our students are hired to work with us over the summer. So we have 2 that are going to do clerical work and 4 that are going to do custodial work that they're going to assist us over the summer. And we hired a paraprofessional that will start in September. We have a leave of absence. And then we have our stipends, which is .88. Those are our fall coaches. Our ESY program is linked there as it was revised. And then we have our fall coaches. We have our head nurse for the 24-25 school year, transportation coordinator for the 24-25 school year, and I believe all the others are fall coaches. .89 is a salary revision. And then .90 through 95 are personnel. 96 is our summer curriculum writing. Then we have our hourly positions, our stipend positions. I am working with the high school administration on the extracurricular activities at our middle school, high school, and we're going to be working with the SBEA to make sure that we're having co-curriculars or extracurriculars that benefit our students and work for our staff as well. So we will be working on that. .99 is our paraprofessional. .100 is a transfer, which was requested by the staff member, I believe, to switch buildings. She's going to be working in the Washington School as a preschool teacher. .101 is an employee that's going to go for a school bus driver's license. 102 is Mr. Cardi's contract. 103 is appointing me to, or authorizing myself as superintendent to appoint any remaining vacancies for next school year, as this June is our last Board of Education meeting until we reconvene in August. So we may have one more meeting the end of June if we have items that arise, but if not, we don't meet until August. So that line item gives me the authority to hire over the summer. And then 104 is a revision. There was a teacher that was omitted accidentally from the non-tenured staff, and they were added on here.
Yikes. Okay, I have a question on 101. This person we're paying for them to get their license, their bus license?
Yes.
Okay. Is it based on whether they pass or not? Or is we just pay for it regardless?
You're paying for the training, they'll get them to pass.
They'll
Like
get them to pass.
Yeah, I mean, you
Okay.
keep taking it until you can
Oh,
pass
okay,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Does anyone else have any questions, comments? Nope. Okay. All right, so then we have to go to budget and finance?
So we have one action, I can
Okay,
explain that.
right. Mike, Mr.
Before-
Akamondo.
Well, before you even take a motion for that, so we do have one item on this evening. This is to join another co-op. There was co-ops listed under budget finance number 135 for next school year. We do this annually. So this is a new one, and this one is where the camera system will be under. So we approve it tonight. There's an agreement to sign. I'll give it to them tomorrow. Then we're in that co-op. There's all school districts and municipalities in that co-op. It's listed again for 24-25. So I need this done tonight so we could move forward and get that possible security camera system online on Wednesday.
And what does this do?
This just makes us a member. There's no
Oh, okay,
cost to
just
it
a
joining it.
membership to- okay.
There's other benefits to joining it, just because it's another opportunity. So what happens is these groups, this Monmouth Ocean, the ones listed on number 135, their offices, or the way they're set up, they go out for, they do bidding. So instead of each individual district doing bidding, they do the bidding for us. They do all the paperwork, and then we could go right to them, and that vendor will give us that same pricing.
Okay.
And they get a fee from the vendors and everything. That's how they make their little bit of money. But it saves us from doing individual bids, and we're in the lowest bidder. We're getting the product that we want. It's better for the district.
All right, sounds good. All right, any questions, Mr. Armando?
I think Ray just summed it up with that book he just read, so it was good.
So,
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Is this on?
Just
Can you
do the
hear me?
motion second.
you need,
Can you hear me now?
do we have a motion?
Motion for
Make
what?
the motion.
Make
Oh,
a motion.
I'm sorry, motion.
I'm like, you gotta make the motion.
Second.
Yeah, motion for 135.
Sorry, second. Roll call?
Okay, we'll start with Ms. Traverso.
Yes.
Mr. Accomando.
Yes.
Mr. Uccello.
Yes.
Mr. Laurentino.
Yes.
Ms. Roloff.
Yes.
Ms. Torbic.
Yes.
And Ms. Ainello.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have other committee reports. Does anybody have a committee report? Okay.
Just Negotiations Committee met this evening before the meeting, and we're continuing negotiations with the custodial maintenance group.
Okay. All right, do we have any correspondence?
No.
Old business? New business? Okay. If I may, I just want to mention that the middle school, high school PTO is having a meeting after this meeting, and they will be voting on their new bylaws, so they would really appreciate a strong attendance if you would like to participate. And Mr. Meisch sent out the link for that meeting today. Okay. All right. All right, can I have a motion to open the meeting to the public?
Second.
All in
Motion-
favor?
motion, yeah.
Second.
We're all in favor? Any opposed? Would anyone like to speak? Oh, okay. Oh, wait, hold on. If you, I just have, no, you can come up to the mic. I just have to read something too. Should I start reading? Should I start reading?
Yes.
Okay. Residents are required to state their names, address, and subject matter. In the event it appears the public comment portion of the meeting may exceed 45 minutes, the presiding officer may limit each statement made by a participant to 5 minutes duration. Issues raised by members of the public may or may not be responded to by the board. All comments will be considered and response will be forthcoming if and when appropriate. The board asks members of the public to be courteous and mindful of the rights of other individuals when speaking. Specifically, comments regarding students and employees of the board are discouraged and will not be responded to by the board. Students and employees have a specific legal right afforded by the laws of New Jersey. The board bears no responsibility, nor will it be liable for any comments made by members of the public. Members of the public should consider their comments in light of the legal rights of those affected or identified in their comments and be aware that they are legally responsible and liable for their comments.
Good evening. My name is Dara Gonzalez. I am a parent of a student at middle school, Noah De Leon Gonzalez, and we are here today to appeal the decision made.
That happens in executive
We're
session.
gonna go.
That doesn't happen.
I thought so.
We go in private to do that.
Oh, that's private. Okay. We were not aware. Apologies.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Thank you. Okay. Anyone else? Okay. All right. Can I have a motion to close the meeting to the public?
Second.
All in favor? Any opposed? I didn't get a whole in favor.
Aye.
Okay. Any opposed? Okay. Nobody said anything. Okay. Whereas the Board of Education must discuss matters which are appropriate for discussion in public meetings, and whereas these subjects are within the exceptions to the Open Public Meetings Act, and are permitted to be disclosed in closed session pursuant to the NJSA 10-4-12B, and whereas the Board of Education intends to discuss matters as follows. There is 3 HIB cases, a HIB appeal, a personnel matter, and a attorney-client privilege matter. Okay, whereas the length of the closed session is estimated to be approximately 30 minutes, after which the public meeting of the board shall reconvene and action will not be taken. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Education will recess into closed session for the afforded subject, and be it further resolved that the Board of Education hereby declares that this discussion of the afforded said subjects will be made public at a time when the public's interest in disclosure is greater than any privacy or governmental interest being protected from disclosure in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act. Okay. This meeting has been adjourned. Oh, well. Motion to close the meeting. Okay. All in favor? Aye. Okay. Any opposed? Have a wonderful evening. See you on Wednesday.